What's going on, my friends? My name is Joe, and welcome back for episode 110 of the Town Hall 11 free-to-play series. Now, if you want to see what's going on with my village, we'll talk about that more at the end of the video. First things first, we're going to talk about the super minions on defense. I've had a lot of requests for players having issues with the super minions coming out of the clan castle and basically shutting down their archer queen walks when they're trying to do that hybrid attack. And so we're going to look at this replay, which is in fact a failed attack, just to provide you an example of what could go wrong with the super minions. I'm sure most of you guys have probably experienced it by now, and why a lot of players tend to be straying away from attacks that involve the queen walk and just going into those spammier style armies because the super minions don't hinder those as bad. So we got this queen walk working our way in, and clearly the target would naturally be the enemy queen and the clan castle in this situation, because we are working with the hybrid. More the clan castle than the enemy queen. But what he does have an issue with from the very beginning was the fact that he had a equal level queen that he was going against, and he drops the rage spell really late, which causes the queen to lose a lot of health, and her ability ends up getting used way earlier than he intended. I know for a fact that was not intentional. So this queen's gonna work her way in. She does have the rage effects or the rage healers on her, and she's working her way in towards the clan castle. You got the baby dragon clearing out some additional buildings, and that's gonna push this queen inside this compartment. She's going to take on an air defense, dealing with an archer tower, and he's getting some really nice value out of that electro dragon down there clearing some buildings to really kind of push that queen in. Now notice that we have the super minions coming out of the clan castle, the poison spell is dropped, and we also have a super wizard that is targeting this queen. The rage spell needed to go down a while ago, and so unfortunately that is not the case, and this queen will in fact die. So this is probably exactly what some of you guys have been dealing with, in the sense of losing your archer queen and the super minions basically reigning supreme. Now you'll notice, because he does drop that freeze spell, they get trapped in that poison spell, and the effects does take effect on those super minions and they do die. So technically what you have to do in order to take down the super minions is the poison spell, and most of the time the freeze spell, to kind of trap them in that poison and kill them off, because they're really strong but they're not that strong. They can get killed off by the poison very easily. But you'll see that basically the back end of this attack is completely wrecked because that archer queen did die and he's unsuccessful. So we do not want to leave this attack on that note, you know what I mean? We don't want to leave our I don't want to leave my clanmate like that. So let's go ahead and jump out of here and take a look at day one, because day one he takes down a near max Town Hall 12 with a Town Hall 11. He is a Town Hall 11 player. Let me make sure I hit the right tab here. So let me jump into this attack right here. So we had a mismatch situation on day one, a lot of Town Hall 12s that we had to face off against. And so you'll notice that this base looks very, very high level. We got a Town Hall 12. The Town Hall is upgraded for the max level of Giga Tesla, and his army looks like a witch slap, or let's see, we got witches, golems, and bat spells. So this is a very, very reliable attack for taking on Town Hall 12s if you know how to do it. So he's going to start by funneling right here. We got the two golems on the outer perimeter, and you got the witches backing them up. He's going to use the log launcher, because naturally with the new log launcher it adds a different dynamic to Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 12 attacking. Now you'll see that we had super minions on defense and there was a poison spell, and he does in fact freeze them in place, and they lose so much health that they eventually die off because of the poison. So there is your proof to kind of back up that supporting statement earlier where I said drop the poison, drop the freeze spell. So he uses another freeze to shut down the town hall, and then he's got queen and super wizards working together with the grand warden. They're going to take on this eagle artillery, and the witches are working their way down following that barbarian king. His ability will be used, and we're going to see bats dropped on the bottom side of this base to work their way flanking the witches up towards the left side of the screen. Very nice attack. So I had to back up that first attack with this one right here to kind of show you that, you know, my clanmate actually is legit. He's a really good player, man. You got to watch out for stuff like this. To be able to take down a Town Hall 12 as a Town Hall 11, it is possible. It just requires a little bit of practice, timing, and understanding of the armies that you're using. We're going to go ahead and speed this one up. That way you can see the final results for yourself. This is the army if you are facing off against the Town Hall 12 mismatch situation right there. All right, so we took a look at two different replays. One, a fail that could be very relatable to a lot of you guys out there because of your queen walking skills. Queen walking requires a lot of practice and patience, and if you don't understand how to do it, you're definitely going to have issues against those super minions, and this is why players try to use armies like this one instead. And we back that other replay up with a very nice Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 12. We have a third 11v12 right here, and so Spy, in fact, is going to use the IC5 attack. You guys should be pretty familiar with this one by now, with the ice golems, the bowlers, witches. We got the electro dragon. We also have the bat spells. Now this one's going to be slightly different from the previous one because we are not going to see a poison spell used on the super minions. And so we're going to start out this replay with the electro dragon on the far right side of the screen. We're backing it up with the ice golems, bowlers, witches. We're using the log launcher in this replay with the archer queen, the Grand Warden, and where is the Barbarian King? I completely lost it. I didn't even see where he was dropped. But you'll notice that there was some wall breakers involved here. They're going to take down one of the single targets, and the Electro Dragon almost takes out the second one, but the witches will prevail there. So that's two of the three Inferno Towers taken down. Very nicely done here by Spy. And then you're going to see the Queen working on the Town Hall, which was only a level 3 Giga Tesla, so that one goes down very easily as well. Now here comes our super minions out of the clan castle going against the bowlers, and naturally they're going to pick off the bowlers very easily, but then we got the bats that are moving in on the back end of the attack. They're going to take down the two expos. You guys should be pretty familiar with this base design because this is kind of old. And then the super minions just spend the rest of the attack chasing the bats, and the bats are going through taking down the single target Inferno Tower, going into a mortar cannon archer tower, and then all we really have left here is a few point defenses, and this attack is done. So you'll see that even in this scenario, we don't even need the poison spell because the super minions spend the entire time chasing the bats, and then the bats come back here and retaliate and take out the super minions. So I mean, how effective is it really, other than the fact of going against an archer queen walk? So the thought process that you really have to think about here is, do you really need to queen walk? And when you start watching replays in your clan wars and you're seeing a lot of these defensive bases having the super minions, you need to either plan, if I'm going to do the queen walk, then I need to bring that poison and freeze spell. If I am not going to do the queen walk, then, you know, you could use armies like this. He even had a swag freeze there. He could have froze those super minions, but he didn't need to. So this is just how awesome these witch style armies are right now in the game, especially as a Town Hall 11, and you have to face off against these 12s. Okay, so that was 3 different replays or examples for you on how to deal with those super minions on defense. If you're trying to do the queen walk against those super minions and that headhunter, you got to have a lot of practice with it, and that's why I do a lot of queen walking in my normal farming attacks. That way when I do go into clan war with the queen walk, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do, and I probably dealt with a lot of different scenarios. Or you could just choose not to queen walk at all and use those spammier style armies. The dragons, the witches, the super minions don't really hurt them as much, and they're able to move through those troops really fast. But again, it's really all entirely up to you and how you play. What's really funny about players that watch YouTube and choose not to watch YouTube, you'll see a major difference in the stuff that comes out of their clan castles. A lot of those people that are in the know, they're the ones that are slapping those super minions on defense. The rest of the players are still using electro dragons. So it is what it is when it comes to the defensive clan castle. You just have to be aware on how to deal with it. All right, so today would be day 186 on this Town Hall level. We put this cannon down right here. This particular builder is meant for our Town Hall next. So we got 5 days and 22 hours until the Town Hall goes down for upgrade for the next 2 weeks. I know you guys are ready for me to move on to Town Hall 12, but we need to try to finish up maxing out our village. And then also one more thing, if you missed out on the live stream on Friday night, I did tell the stream exactly what I was going to be doing in the laboratory, because remember, we did upgrade our minion to level 7, and now we have a maxed out level 5 haste spell because of the book that we got from the clan games. So the haste spell is complete, but still to this day, rip that skeleton spell. It's just one of those things when I have to keep moving forward in the series. If you left it up to me, I would just stay as a Town Hall 11 for a little bit longer and max out the laboratory, but most of you guys as viewers will not let me do that, so it is what it is. We used all of our elixir on our giant, and now that's down for the next 7 days, and then we should have the dark elixir, and we'll probably put down one of these spells, if not try to gain a level, at least 1 or 2 levels on the skeleton spell. That way we're not so far behind. But let's go ahead and take on a raid and finish up this video. I do have a builder available, so I need to grind out some gold in order to get that next builder down. That way we can get even closer to Town Hall 12 than what we are right this moment. Let me see if I can find one really nice that we can hit with our Queen Walk baby dragons. Remember, you got to practice this stuff. I understand that there's easier ways to farm, but easier might not always be the right answer in regard to getting experience and practice, you know? All right, so let's go ahead and get some baby dragons down right here. This base has a ton of resources on it, and we do have the super wizards inside of the battle blimp. So let's go ahead and use our archer queen right here. Let's drop our healers with her, and let's open up this compartment for her to get in on that multi-target inferno tower. Let's drop baby dragon there, and let's go ahead and release our barbarian king over there, and let's release our battle blimp with our balloon. Oh man, I was supposed to drop the balloon first. All right, let's go ahead and release a invisibility spell right here, and let's drop a rage spell for our super wizards. They're doing work. Let's go ahead and drop another invisibility spell there. There we go. They're going to do some damage, taking on the Eagle Artillery, and down will go the Eagle Artillery. Queen was successful over there on the upper portion of the village, or on the bottom portion of the village, taking on that multi-target, and now she's playing wall breakers. So let's go ahead and work in some baby dragons to take on these buildings on the back half of the village, since we were successful. And we do have a jump spell, so we can drop that there. Let's drop the Grand Warden there, and let's go ahead and release a baby dragon here, and then we got an air defense there. Let's go ahead and drop a rage spell on this queen as well to speed this process up a little bit. Almost very close. Oh, Grand Warden, what's going on over there with the Grand Warden? What? Oh, he's in air mode. Oh, way to go, Joe. Way to go, man. You got to pay attention to that stuff, bros. All right, looks like that queen's doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and I don't think we need to use a rage spell, do we? Baby dragons are going to take down that multi-target over there, and then they're going to work into a air sweeper. Queen's working. Let's go ahead and drop another rage spell, since she's got to deal with a level 41 king. Drop some wizards to deal with that archer tower, and I guess she's just going to completely avoid that jump, which is perfectly fine because we got freeze spells that can shut this air defense down. Let's go ahead and drop some baby dragons there, and we can freeze that air defense one more time. Let's use that queen's ability as well. Let's freeze the air defense. There we go. Baby dragons are working on the town hall, and this will be a very nice attack with a massive amount of loot collected by our baby dragons. This is by far one of my favorite armies. I should be using this one in Clan War as well, because it can be used in farming, Clan War, trophy pushing. It's a very versatile army, but a massive haul of resources that we desperately needed in the Department of Gold. So hopefully you were able to get something out of today's video, guys. I know that you guys have issues out there, but you just got to remember that you got to practice the things that you see in these videos. Don't just watch the video and then say, oh, no, I'm good because Joe told me. No. That's not how this works. I show you examples. You have to practice this stuff in order to improve your game. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe if you have not done so already, and if you like watching us every single day, turn on those notifications. If you need any additional video support, or you want to see this base from the very beginning, click one of those links over there, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.